Democratic Unionist Party, as it states, is very much a unionist party, and we believe in democracy, and that's one of the reasons why I got involved in the DUP, is because I find that the DUP is very much has came from the grassroots level. From when Reverend Paisley first formed the party, it came from the grassroots level, and that's where we're very keen to keep it. And that's why I feel that the party has the success that it has had, is because we aren't out of touch with the voters. We're very much in the community. I live here in this New Brunswick community, and every day you hear the daily issues, and that's one of the key things about the DUP, is the localness of it. But very much to the forefront of our politics is the union. The key thing is the union, to keep ourselves within the United Kingdom.
I think in terms of Sinn Féin and the party that I represent, it's important to say that one of our fundamental ideologies is in relation to equality, and that is equality across the board. That's whether you're Catholic, Nationalist, Republican, Unionist, and equality is one of our fundamental principles. Obviously, Sinn Féin makes no apologies in saying that we are for the reunification of this country. We believe socially it makes sense, economically it makes sense, and fundamentally it is the right of each and every citizen of this island to be Irish.
Well, the Ulster Unionist, which I'm a member of, was the first unionist party in Northern Ireland. Since then there is quite a lot, other ones has branched out, but Ulster Unionist was the founder one.
Traditional unionist voice. I've always been a traditional unionist, and I suppose it fitted in well to my feelings and what I stand for. And it's difficult to stand in a small party, but I have my principle, and I think your principle is more important than the size of the party that you stand for.
Sinn Féin has always said that what we stand for is, we stand for a united country, a united peoples, and how best do we unite peoples? How can we bring people together? What would be the point of removing the border if we couldn't all work together in the interests of the people who come to this country? And irrespective of who they are, if they come here and want to make their home here, then they should be entitled to equality and justice and fair play. And that's what Sinn Féin stands for.
I belong to the Ulster Unionist Party, which is the party of Northern Ireland since its very inception. And we were the only unionist party for, 50 odd years of the early days of Northern Ireland. We're probably seen as a middle class party, a middle of the road party. Having said that, traditionally the Ulster Unionist Party incorporated everything from the very left socialist to the, dare I say it, aristocracy. We did that, and I would like to think we can still do it, because I certainly myself would not necessarily want to be associated with one political or social class or the other.
The SDLP today stands for what we always stood for 40 years ago, which was social justice and democracy for all our people. And as you well know, we were the main party who brought us along the road to peace. And John Hume and others argued that, they can't eat a flag, that there was no room for sectarianism within our politics, and that violence was never going to achieve anything for anybody in Northern Ireland.
Well, my party is the Democratic Unionist Party. We are the largest party in Northern Ireland. We have got elected representatives on all the arenas that we've mentioned, from Europe, Westminster, the Assembly, and we've got the biggest number of assemblymen and the biggest number of councillors right across the borough, or right across the Northern Ireland. We are a people-up party. We believe very strongly in getting down into grassroots and dealing with people on the ground, and you'll see that evident in our various Assembly constituency offices. Each and every MLA has got a constituency office which is open to the public 5, sometimes 6 days a week, and it's bringing access to politics to people in that way.
Well, I'm a member of the SDLP, and I've been a member of the SDLP since I was 18. I think what it stands for is basically what its name is, Social Democratic and Labour Party. I joined the party because I saw it as being a fair party, an inclusive party, and a party, when I was 18, its primary aim was to get peace in Northern Ireland, and it's still its primary aim. And that, for me, is what the SDLP is all about. It's about fairness for everybody, and not just one group.